Okay, let's go ahead and do a mid-month July to mid-month August, how you versus them. I went ahead and pre-shuffled these. I'm going to go ahead and set a timer for each of these signs because that's the only way I'm going to get to all the signs. I'm going to try to aim for about 10 minutes for each. I'm going to pre-shuffle the tarot cards, put those down, and then we'll shuffle everything else as we do those. Today's video is going to be of the earth signs. We'll do them, you, the shared energy, and we will do the others as well. I won't be doing extendeds on these, so there will be a little bit more in just the basic free version. Well, this will be the only version, so, anyways, neither here nor there. The first, for the earth signs will be Taurus. So for them, we see things like the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Star in reverse. So I do feel like that they aren't feeling like they're worth it. They aren't feeling like they have any power or control. They aren't feeling like they should have a say, or they're feeling just like really kind of negative. Where's the camera? Really kind of negative about it. The overall energy, though, here is the World and the Temperance card. So I do feel like that's something that for a lot of them will come to an end. They are working through that. With the World here, I feel like they are at a turning point, possibly. But it is going to be pretty slow moving with the Temperance here next to it. I would say that they are feeling like you are very good at taking control and in charge, and very good at like saying what you mean and all that stuff. And whether you feel like you are or not, I feel like they feel that way about you. For how you feel, it looks like that we have the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Justice. So it does feel like you feel like things have not moved too terribly fast. I feel like you also feel like things have been kind of stagnant in the communication department, and you're kind of just like, I'm ready. Especially with the Justice card here as well. You're like, I really just want this to come out. I really just like want to have this conversation with you and discuss it. We have the Seven of Pentacles as your overall energy, as well as the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you are, things are like growing inside you, and you like really are considering making that action or taking that step, because clearly they aren't. The shared connection between you is neither of you are really saying or doing a lot. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Moon. So definitely a lot of being held back energy here. And with the Eight of Swords here as well. Did I even set the timer? No. Oh, well, I'll just look at the timer on my thing on this one. Let's see. What is the messages you have for me for the person on Taurus's mind? Interesting. What about Taurus? And what is the shared energy? Interesting. So for them, we have marriage. This situation involves marriage. Now that could mean that maybe they are hung up a little bit on someone from their past. It also could be that they're really thinking about marrying you for some of you, and that kind of makes them feel overwhelmed. We do have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So they definitely feel very passionate about you. But there is like this something like holding them back a little bit, I feel like. The message for you is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. So I do feel like that, you are thinking back to something from another relationship possibly, and that's like kind of like what's held you back, because both of you has definitely been held back here. I feel like you're going to be like, no, I haven't been held back, but I feel like you have a little bit. Just a little bit. So the connecting energy here for you two is engagement, whereas your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I do feel like if the necessary steps are taken, that things will progress. What is the hidden truth about how Taurus's person is feeling about them? And what about Taurus? And then what is the shared energy here? Wow, that card really wants to come out. Okay, I wasn't going to pull 3 there, but we will. So the energies from them, we have, I would do it all again. I saved your texts and your messages. They do feel like you don't share the same values maybe on some things though, or that something isn't aligned here to be able to properly work right now. And we also have, I still feel the pain. Now that doesn't necessarily have to be with you. It could be with something else, but for some of you it's instantly going to be like, oh yeah, I know what that means. For you, we have, I still have feelings for you. So maybe before in the past you told them that, and maybe this person's like, I don't know if they still do, like, I feel like they are seeing themselves really negatively with the 9 of Pentacles here in reverse. We have, I don't want to let you go. They also may be a little too codependent with that there too. I didn't think about that till just now. I don't want to let you go is from you, Taurus, and I want you back. I mean, all of those 3 cards really go hand in hand with each other, I feel like. The common energy here, the shared energy, is I can be myself with you. Both of you feel like you can be yourself with each other. I feel like both of you are kind of wondering how the other one feels. Even if it's been discussed a little bit, I still feel like it's still a question. And I need security, is how both of you are feeling as well. Like, okay, I need to feel a little bit more secure before I take that action or take that step. And that's, I feel like, what both of you's kind of been waiting on. Let's see. Let's do the thing where, Taurus, I'm going to have you think about something you would like more clarification on, and we will do a pick a card within this. I'll explain as soon as I put the cards down. Just a bit more clarification for whatever is on Taurus's mind. Okay. Interesting. Whichever card you're drawn more to, card number 1, 2, or 3, I will flip them over in just a second. Now do keep in mind that when I flip them over, if it doesn't feel like it resonates with you, then that means that message isn't meant for you right now and that you're not meant to know the answer to whatever you're thinking about right now. So, card number 1, we have recovery. I don't think I've ever seen that card come up. I didn't even know that was in this deck. Card number 2, we have don't stop. And card number 3, we have helpful people. Okay, I think that's going to be it for you, Taurus, and I hope that you have a good July. Hello, Virgo. Let's take a look at what's going on between you and your person for the month of July, mid-July to mid-August. Now, if you didn't catch the intro, I am going to try to do this way with the zodiac signs for now because I feel like it's going to be a lot more efficient to get through them all. And I'm going to try to keep to under 10 minutes for each. That way it's just manageable and actually doable, and I get through all the signs. So I am going to pre-shuffle the tarot cards when I do it like this, and I will draw the other ones as we go. So this is how your person is feeling about you, how you're feeling about it, and the shared energy here. So how your person is feeling, we have the 9 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Wheel of the Year. So I do feel like that, this is something that keeps them up at night. They definitely think about you, think about this connection. They see it so divinely. I feel like this is a deep soulmate connection for a lot of you, maybe even possibly a twin flame connection for some of you. I do feel like that they are really curious about the possibilities that this could go in with the Page of Cups here. They're really... It's like such a new energy, something that they've never experienced before. We have the Knight of Cups here as well, so they definitely, even if you don't feel like they do, they definitely see your creativity and your charm, and they think that you're really charming and beautiful, and they definitely see you as someone gentle and nice and caring. With the Wheel of the Year here, I feel like things are reaching a turning point for them, and it's like almost undeniable. I don't even know what that is necessarily now that I say it out loud, but it's just like what came to me as soon as I seen that card. Anyways, we have the Chariot here as well, so I do feel like that they're really kind of. Does this? Yeah, this one has it. So there's two horses on this card, and it's like the horses are almost going in like opposite directions, and it's almost like, which way am I about to go? What's going to happen here? And with the Seven of Cups next to it, it's definitely some kind of choices, decisions. They're kind of in the clouds with it right now, though, and they're like seeing it as something not super tangible or realistic right now. And the reason why is because we have the High Priest next to it, which is the Hierophant in a normal deck. And so I do think that they are being held back by something that they were taught. It's almost like, no, I was taught that can't be true, so that can't be true. Or it's almost like that they have things that society is like, no, you can't do that in a relationship. So, you know what? It's almost some kind of, and it could be a religion for some of you, is what's holding them back. Now, for how you're feeling about the connection, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, Five of Swords, and Seven of Swords. So for you, Virgo, we do have this energy of just being like kind of in the flow. And I feel like it's like, I shouldn't be getting this from the Queen of Cups, but I feel like it's just something that's constantly on your mind. It's almost like all you do is just sit there and drink the cup and think about how you feel, and like there's nothing that you can do about it. And with the Seven of Wands, I feel like that there's maybe something that's like let you down or something, so you're kind of like trying to put up some barriers to protect yourself. And with the Two of Wands here, I feel like it's almost like, okay, especially for those of you who's been waiting for a while, it's like, okay, I can't wait around here forever. Like, if you don't give me some kind of sign or something, like I'm gonna have to start going into a different direction. It's almost like some of you are like, which way should I go? Some of you could be deciding between two different people possibly, but that'll only be for some of you. There could be some kind of internal conflict. There could be an actual conflict going on in like the more physical here. With the Seven of Swords, I do feel like you're going to either shut yourself off emotionally from this person and not talk to them about how you feel. Either that or you feel like they're doing that really heavily, possibly. But there is this like sense of deceit or kind of like being sneaky or lying about something here. Something not being completely honest. With the Four of Wands here and the Emperor as well as your overall, I definitely feel like you are you need to be taking control of your own power and like recognizing like what you're in control of and recognizing your own strength. And with the Four of Wands here, I feel like you really feel at home when you're with this person. It's almost like when you're away from them, it's like, well, maybe I should stop trying because they're not putting in enough effort, or because like of this or because of that reason or whatever. And then as soon as you see them, it's like, oh, no, this is why I keep, hanging on. Okay, and then the shared energy between you two, we have the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands. So I do feel like both of you are very curious about the ways that this could go. And it's almost like maybe both of you are thinking about like, getting married and like how you're gonna like get together if you do, and like, or how you're going to, whatever plans you have in life, maybe possibly with each other already too. It's like, how's this gonna go? Like, how's this gonna work out? Like, both of you are really thinking about the possibilities and the way that things could go here. Especially with the Three of Wands here, I feel like some of you could be thinking about moving away with this person. Like, where would we move? Possibly even. And for the overall energy between you two, we have the King of Pentacles and the Death Rebirth card. So both of you are really wanting to set up a better foundation this time, because if you have a good house built on a good foundation, then it's going to last. A good house built on a bad foundation won't last. We have the Death Rebirth card here, so definitely it's almost like something brand new starting, and it's like this thought of like just like a do-over kind of thing. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got for the person on Virgo's mind. What is the person on Virgo's mind going to be feeling this month? Okay, so for them, we have, well, actually, hold on. And what about for Virgo? what is Virgo's energy? Okay, and what is the... Oh my god, no. Okay. Interesting. So, we have... For them, we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I really like this one here. So I do feel like that, they're wanting to, open up more and be a little bit more honest about how they feel. I don't know that they're going to, though. It doesn't really feel like they're going to. It's almost like maybe like a 50-50, like 50% of you will have them do it, 50% of you won't. Because, with the Chariot here, this person's definitely conflicted of whether they're going to or not. And we also have here, though, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So I do feel like that this may be the more of the period where they do it internally. And then hopefully for you, in the next month, you guys become more open with each other. Now, the energy for you here, we have a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So you may feel some newness here, which is cool. Trust, the situation is calling for you to have faith. That's a nice card for you. I feel like that's what you're trying to do too. It's like, okay, I need to just trust that it's going to work out. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Stop taking things so seriously, just enjoy the moment. We also have for you both here in the shared energy, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Take that step. And then we also have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Now, that could be you two going and retreating with each other. It could be you two doing it individually and then coming back together possibly. That'll kind of depend on the person. Let's see what the hidden truth is here. What is the hidden truth for the person on Virgo's mind? I won't let you down. I find you so attractive. I compare others to you. Will you ever make things right? And I miss being with you. And I don't know how to feel wanted to come out. Yeah, they definitely don't. But they do find you attractive. They do, whether they're going to admit it or not, they do know that. What is your energy, Virgo? I feel the sexual intention. You inspire me. I can't reach out. I can't get enough of you, and I see life differently now. I feel like this person's teaching you lessons, Virgo. I feel like you can... I can't get enough of you. You can't get enough of this person. You definitely feel the sexual tension. I feel like a lot of you do and are inspired by this person, or you look up to them in some way. And for the I can't reach out card, that could vary depending on the person here. Maybe you can't feel like you can't reach out because you're a Virgo and you're overthinking things. LOL. Or maybe you feel like you can't because you've been turned down or let down, or you've been let down from this person, Wow. How is Virgo feeling about this? Okay. And then what is the shared and hidden truth here? So the shared hidden truth is I can't do this, which actually wanted to come out sideways. It's almost like I can't do this, but you know that you can. But you feel like you can't. And then I admire you. And the shared message is there. Okay. So the shared love message, or the love message is from them. Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. Decision, it's time to decide about this relationship. They feel release, radical acceptance, and surrender can help you let go. That could be released from some kind of, because we did have this energy of the high priest, the Hierophant here, being held back from something that they were taught. And also just being kept up at night about it. And we also have denial, detach with love to clearly see the truth. And also, they feel like integrity. Does the situation align with my values and morals? Your messages: lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a lesson. Self-care, clear your energy field, and focus on yourself before acting. In chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual. Now, the shared messages we have: forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. And we have abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. It looks like we have reached our time, Virgo. So we are not going to get to the answer deck because we are out of time for you. I will see you later. I think it's because I did these cards and I don't think I did them for Taurus. Anyways, I will see you soon. Let's go into Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, let's go ahead and take a look at your connection. So if you didn't catch the intro, this is going to be how I'm going to try to do the zodiac signs this month. That way I get to all of them. And I'm going to try to limit each sign to about 10 minutes. Went a little over on Virgo, so I actually cut off some of the part of the reading at the end because I'm like, we're running out of time. We ran out of time. So, sorry to them, but actually I preferred the love messages rather than the answer deck anyways, so, it just is what it is. Anyways, we're going to try to keep it to 10 minutes because that's the only way I'm getting through all 12 signs. Otherwise, I'm not going to because I work a full-time job. Anyways, so how they're feeling, how you're feeling, and the shared energy here. I'm going to, when I do it like this, I'm going to pre-shuffle the tarot decks and put them out. The rest of the decks, we will shuffle as we get to them. So, for how they're feeling, we have the Fool, the King of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Lovers, and the Six of Swords. So, definitely a lot of love here. Definitely, it's almost like maybe considering moving on or moving forward. I don't think it's moving on from you necessarily for most of you. I think it's moving forward with you possibly. With the Fool here, it's definitely a really carefree and kind of just like, let's just have some fun. With the King of Swords here, I feel like that they almost feel like really wise, and it's like they really feel like that they've reached a point of their life where it's like, I just want to be me, have fun, but also like not be reckless. With the Five of Wands here though, it could have an inner conflict. There might be a lot of like actual like fights or something going on in their life. Under the deck here for them, we had the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Hermit. So they definitely have a lot of worries and a lot of depression and a lot of things that keep them up at night, Capricorn. With the Ten of Cups here though, I do feel like that they look at this connection really positively and that they see you as someone that makes them really happy. But we have the Hermit here as well, so I feel like, this person, I'm not someone to diagnose someone. This is just a tarot reading. This is like almost the energy of like someone with borderline personality though, where it's like, I really care about you, I love you, but then also push you away. Like that kind of energy is what I'm getting here with this person. So how you're feeling, Capricorn, we have the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel like that they are wanting to, or that you're wanting to say something. Maybe you've gotten a communication and that's on your mind a lot. Something about communication and action forward here. So you could be, thinking about that, doing that. You could be doing that. With the Seven of Pentacles here, if you do that, I feel like it's going to, progress things and things will move forward for you. I do also feel like you're trying to really just kind of, not hurt yourself, but also really be there for this person and listen to them and just kind of like be that support, that pillar. Under the deck for you, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I feel like that you're very direct in your communication right now. You're like, I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. Like, it's like being very honest and blunt. With the Ten of Pentacles here as well, I do feel like that you feel like that this connection would work out really well, and not just on an emotional sense, but also in the sense of like, oh yeah, like both of us are set up pretty well financially, or that you would make a good team in that way too. The shared energy here we have is the Three of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I think we had the Page of Swords for Taurus too. Definitely some consideration about moving forward, moving on here with the Three of Wands. Again, as a shared energy. I definitely feel like there's a lot of choices and possibilities for you both in life, and feeling like, oh my god, feeling very free and feeling really like this woman on this card here. Under the deck for both of you, we had the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So feeling very like, I'm just going to go out and get what I want, like job-wise or something, or just some kind of like money thing. It's kind of like both of you feel very in the element right now. The Nine of Wands here, I feel like it's kind of like the energy of like, I've gotten really far. Both of you feel really proud about what you've accomplished, and I feel like both of you feel like no, like, you know, we would like, I'm a good match. I'm a good match on my own, I get, or like I'm a good like match with myself. Like, both of you feel like, you know, you bring your own weight to this relationship, I guess. Both of you feel like, it would just be a good match. Let's see what the most... we did have the Lovers card for them, so they definitely feel a very strong love and pull to you, which is really nice. For them, we have Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Wow. For you, Capricorn, we have Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So there could be times where you know, put on a false self-mask, or maybe you feel like that this person is like, oh, you know, something here has to be wrong, that can't be true, or some kind of self-doubt, or some kind of like something not being honest. It could even be just like not even directly lying about something, but just like omitting the truth. You know what I mean? Like not saying something and it just being kind of implied by the other person. We also have Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So I definitely think it'll be a time where if you take advantage of it properly, you two will, you know, have a really nice moments with each other. And then we also have Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And that's how you're feeling. The shared energy here between you two is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And we also have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. And then let's go ahead and get the hidden truth here about how the person on Capricorn's mind is thinking about them for the month of mid-July to mid-August. Capricorn side. Shared energy. Okay, so for them we have I daydream about a life with you. We have I have too much to lose. We have I am recovering. I trusted you. I have trouble with intimacy. And under the deck, we had I don't want to know. So a lot of them may feel like, you know, I don't want to know the truth because maybe they feel like something's going to happen that's negative here. Even though they feel positive about the connection. I mean, you know, like sometimes you feel positive about something, but you still sabotage yourself. I mean, that is kind of the energy of this person anyways. They seem to sabotage themselves a lot of times. They are recovering from something. There is something that they're not fully over, and maybe that's why they're holding them back a little bit too. They do feel like they have too much to lose if they go for you right now. It could be something to do with finances and career because that is something that's on both of your minds. And important to both of you. Even if it's not like literally something with it on your mind, but like it's something that's important to you and you don't want to like, you know, be homeless under a bridge. Unless you are already. In which case, how are you... Well, I guess... I don't know. Do homeless people have phones? They probably sometimes do. Anyways, I have trouble with intimacy. I do feel like that they... Because of things that happened in their past, I feel like that they have a hard time opening up and connecting to someone. For you, we have you let me down. So you do feel let down by this person in some way. Or it could be possibly someone else from your past you feel let down by still. You didn't see my tears. So if this person let you down, I feel like that they aren't aware that you let them down. Even if you feel like that they should know, even if you feel like, oh yeah, we've had the conversation, they already know I let them, or they let me down, they aren't aware. They are not acknowledging it, at least. We have also you inspire me. So the shared energy between you two is I am not over you. And I compare others to you. Yeah, so I mean, especially for those of you who's already been together before, you're not over each other. For those of you who this is a newer thing, I mean, you could not be over, maybe both of you aren't over someone from your past. Either way, it's like every time, because I do feel like you've held yourself back from each other, both of you. I do feel like that it's going to be one of those things of you constantly compare everyone you see to this person. Let's get some quick love messages because we are running out of time for you as well, Capricorn. Love messages from the person on Capricorn's mind. What would they say to Capricorn? Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. From Capricorn. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Interesting. Those cards almost seem a little bit contradictory, don't they? And what is the shared messages? Protected. You are safe and divinely guarded, and obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking movement forward. Okay, that is it I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that you have a good mid-July to mid-August, and I will see you later. Okay, for those of you who have stuck around, I do want to go ahead and go over the decks that we used for the love messages here. The ones that look like this. That one is Messages of Love Oracle cards by the Hidden Truth Oracle, or All Things Intuitive, LOL. For the Hidden Truth cards, that is called The Hidden Truth, Volume 2. And that is also by All Things Intuitive, and that is the back of the deck. And for the Love Oracle cards here, the Romance Oracle cards, is the Romance Angel Oracle cards. And I don't have the case near me, but the back of the deck looks like that. And the front of the decks looked like that. Okay, and the cards, I think I used all three of my tarot decks, right? The cards I used for Capricorn was the Light Seers Tarot. And the cards I think I used for Virgo was the Witches Tarot deck. And the cards I think I used these for Taurus was the Gilded Tarot. They sell these at Books A Million, so. Anyways, that is all I have for you, Earth signs. I hope that you have a good month, and I will see you later.